Things free in this world. Well, our website is.
Get free stuff, news, podcasts, sports, weather, and more, all at WHBC.com. Local news at WHBC.com.
A monthly subscription?
A monthly subscription?
That's not us.
No paywall here, just the facts. News, sports, and weather.
Free and easy. That's our website, WHBC.com.
Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I'm Pam Cook with you this morning. And of course, don't forget, on Spotlight, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel, live on Facebook as well. And of course, here on 1480 WHBC. And this is one of my favorite days of the year because we get to talk about the Canton Greek Fest, but also I get to welcome in two folks from St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church and the 2023 Canton Greek Fest, Georgia Paxos, and Father Nick Gambas. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing?
Morning. Good. Good to see you.
To see you.
I was saying to you off the air that you have. So I was reading through all the literature and seeing all the stuff that you have planned, and you've just taken it to another step higher, haven't you, this year?
I think last year, because it was our first year back after doing just COVID drive-thrus, we really appreciated the tremendous amount of support that we got from the community to come back in person and have that festival feel like we had come to expect and we had missed so much. So we know going forward that, everybody's super supportive and, we want to try and change it up a bit each year and offer some different food offerings, some different entertainment offerings, but it's all really to give back to the community for all the support that they've shown us all these years.
So let's start first things first. So let's start with the history because this is, I don't know if it's Canton's oldest, but it is certainly one of the oldest, right? I mean, you guys have been around for a long time. And I want to talk about the history of the church first with Father Nick. I mean, talk to people about St. Haralambos. And I mean, people know that this is, a part of a fabric of the community.
We're 110 years old this year. And the great move was from downtown in 1958 to the present location. And it's really a beautiful church inside and with Byzantine iconography, both a lot of different types of style, mosaic and oil paintings, and also acrylic, and beautiful stained glass windows that depict Byzantine iconography. We seat about 500 people. We have a large community and a very, very active community, and its historical roots and goes back to the beginning of the Byzantine era and Orthodoxy when it started at 33 AD with Jesus Christ and then his apostles, and we continue in that tradition today.
And part of the festival is to be able to come see the beauty of the church, correct?
Exactly. We have church tours 4 times during the day, 11 and then 1 and 3, and then late afternoon 5 and 7:30. And people get a chance to see the beautiful architecture. It's a basilica-sized church. It's also built in the Byzantine style of the narthex, nave, and sanctuary inside. And they get to see the beautiful iconography that's in different modes of paintings, also mosaic and stained glass window, and it's very historic. And at the same time, we call it, worshipful space. And they just will get. It's an awesome to see our church inside. It's a beautiful spiritual edifice.
Father Nick, how long have you been with the church?
I've been here 16 years now.
Wow.
Yep, 16 years, and it's been one of the best experiences of my life being here.
I would probably venture to say that the parishioners probably think the same about you. It goes both ways, right, Georgia?
It goes both ways. That's right. I love my parishioners, and they like me.
So let's talk a little bit about the history of the festival, Georgia. I mean, it has been, the festival's in what year? How many years has it been?
So this is about year 40 for St. Haralambos having a festival. It had in previous years it was the Summer Fest, and it had carnival rides and stuff like that. In 2014, the parish council and the church community decided to change it up a bit. And Canton Greek Fest was created in 2014. So we're almost at the 10-year anniversary of Canton Greek Fest. And it's grown each year. It's definitely a cultural experience. Our St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers perform all 3 days. All the different groups perform. And it's really our way of sharing our culture with our community here in Canton and all of Northeast Ohio. And great food, lots of different food options, lots of entertainment options. We have a kids playground with lots of inflatables for the littles to spend some time hanging out. We have indoor dining, we have outdoor dining, we have dessert tents. We just have lots of different options to come back for each day and try something different.
So we should say that it is coming up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Right. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Indoor dining is open 11 to 9. Outside on Thursday and Friday is open 4 to 11. And then the entire festival is open 11 to 11 on Saturday. All of the information and all the menus are available at cantongreekfest.com. We also have a drive-through option if you're running errands over the weekend or grabbing lunch from the office. Feel free. You can pre-order if you'd like at cantongreekfest.com or just drive up and place your order and you'll be on your way.
Yeah, it's very simple to do that. And I know a lot of people enjoy doing that, but there's nothing better than experiencing the fun of the festival too, right?
Absolutely. And I don't think we've realized how much we missed it until last year when we were all together outside watching the dancers dance, just everybody hanging out, having a great time. And that's the festival. That's the festival feel that we had missed so much. So we're excited to bring everybody back again, year 2 post-COVID, for another amazing festival.
Now, where's the location and parking and all of that stuff?
So parking is available on our property between our parking lot and Weiss Park. That is the free parking that's available. There are parking options available along Harvard that are pay for parking from the different organizations that are across the street from us. But there's plenty of parking available all around the church. We're at the corner of 25th and Harvard in Canton, right off of 62. So super convenient, right off of 77 and 62 to come and enjoy. There's a map at cantongreekfest.com that'll help you get there. But the official address is 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton, 44709.
And right off Market too. So it is very easy. It's very, very easy to find. You can't miss it. And like I said, getting to the drive-through is simple, but getting to the festival itself is very simple as well. We're going to take our first break. And then when we come back, we're going to dive into this entertainment list that you have. Some of the folks that are coming. And then also, of course, we've got to talk about the food and all of the other things that are available. And again, this is the 2023 Canton Greek Fest. It is St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church. It is happening tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And we'll talk more about that right here on 1480 WHBC.
Breaking and trending. Here's why you should listen. Search 1480 WHBC on Facebook.
It's just good.
Find more right now on WHBC.com.
The Canton Greek Fest is June 8th, 9th, and 10th at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, located at 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton. Enjoy your favorite features, indoor and outdoor dining, live music, Esper beverage wine tasting, cooking demos, church tours, drive-through, and the St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers. Comedian Ellen Karis Thursday, outdoor dance party on Friday night, and professional fireworks Saturday night. Go to CantonGreekFest.com for schedule and menus. Hopa!
Hey, golfers, listen up. When it comes to golf, we want to tell you about the best kept secret in Stark County, a local course that's 101 years old and still going strong.
Oakwood Country Club is a 9-hole executive par 30 golf course on Firestone Avenue, just off Middle Branch near Glen Oak High School. From outings to scrambles and so much more, Oakwood Country Club has it all.
Oakwood is a private, affordable course, perfect for starters to seasoned golfers, perfect for private gatherings, and has plenty to offer, including theme nights like euchre tournaments and much, much much more. Oakwood Country Club membership special going on right now includes a 50% discount on first season dues, and they're waiving the initiation fees for new members who sign up before July 4th.
Oakwood Country Club invites you to their open house Sunday, June 11th from noon to 5 p.m. for a complimentary 9 holes of golf plus food and refreshments on the deck.
For more information, check out Oakwood Country Club online at oakwoodcountryclub.net or simply call Tim Franta at 330-309-9186. If you're tired of your outdated kitchen, it's easy to upgrade and not complicated at all at Northeast Factory Direct. Here's what you do. Make an appointment with one of their designers, bring in some basic measurements, and see how it looks in beautiful 3D on their interactive big screen. The appointment and design are free with no obligation. Northeast Factory Direct cabinets come with all the bells and whistles too, with no hidden cost. Solid wood, full extension drawers. You'll never get yelled at again for leaving them open. Check out Northeast Factory Direct or northeastfactorydirect.com.
At Ortho United, orthopedic care is more than medicine. It's a commitment we make to provide accessible, world-class orthopedic solutions to our community. The partnership formed by Spectrum and Omni Orthopedics makes Ortho United the largest orthopedic provider in Stark County, with more than 35 doctors to serve you. The skilled orthopedic experts at Ortho United offer the latest advancements in cutting-edge technology and care. Local providers, helping each and every patient take their first steps toward orthopedic health. Let's get better together. Learn more at orthounitedohio.com.
Yeah, I'm so stressed. Our business is growing. We've got people all over now.
Uma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending the Uma cloud phone system with auto attendant and more than 50 features.
Uma?
Yep. Switching to Uma is a cinch. Just $24.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Uma.
Now you're feeling it. Find small business calm at ooma.com/radio. That's OOMA.com/radio.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-626-0055. 800-626-0055. That's 800-626-0055.
For adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy, now there's Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is every day.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, you could achieve 90% clearer skin. Ask your doctor about the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Babbel. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at babbel.com/TNC.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, you're starting to speak another language.
Babbel's lessons are voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. If you want to learn a language, there's no better way than
Babbel.
Text radio to 64,000 to try Babbel for free. Text radio to 64,000.
I'm James, senior apparel designer, and this is Behind the Design with Blue Ranch Wear. This is your true, unfiltered Western brand. There's a beauty in the simplicity of the product to be able to move, but still have that classic Western sensibility. Rigid out of the box, you put on your back and it just wears with you year after year of wearing the product. So it just becomes yours. Blue Ranch Wear, only at Boot Barn.
Free and easy. That's our website, WHBC.com.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And welcome back to News Talk 1480 WHBC Spotlight on this Wednesday morning. I'm Pam Cook with you this morning. Don't forget, you can watch us live on Facebook right now and also on our YouTube channel. And we're talking the 2023 Canton Greek Fest, which gets underway tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and so much going on. We have Father Nick and we have Georgia Paxos with us this morning. And I think it's time to jump into all of this wonderful entertainment that you have planned for the festival, because there's something for everyone, I would say.
Absolutely. So tomorrow night, comedian Ellen Karis, the Greek goddess of comedy, will be performing a complimentary show. No admission, no tickets required. She'll go on right around 9:15ish. She's performed all around the world, all around the country. She's performed at Crackpots in Massillon at least once a year. So she's familiar with the area, and I know she has some local fans as well. So that's Thursday night at around 9:15 under our entertainment tent outside. And then Friday night, we have a DJ, DJ Puff, that will be doing an outdoor dance party, playing both Greek and non-Greek music for everybody to enjoy late into the evening. And then Saturday night, we wrap it all up with a professional fireworks show right at dark. It's just a great way to end the festival, to say thank you again to the community for all their support. Thank you to the Justino family and Akron Dispersions for sponsoring the fireworks, and to the Calamas family for sponsoring the comedian to help offset those costs to the church. So lots of different things available. And always don't forget, our St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers will be performing as well. All 3 nights, all 3 groups will be performing as well.
And there's a schedule on your website, correct, for people to take a look?
CantonGreekFest.com has the complete schedule of all the entertainment offerings. We have DJ Billy Manis will be playing tomorrow afternoon, and Saturday afternoon we have a band from Cleveland, the Musicians of Olympus, that will be playing Friday and Saturday as well. Plus the kids' playground is available with inflatables for the littles to go jump around. So lots of things to do to enjoy the Canton Greek Fest this weekend.
Father Nick, have you seen Ellen Karis before?
No, I haven't, but I'm looking forward to seeing her this time. I've heard about her and I've seen some of her videos. She's very, very funny. And she's really a classic interpretation of Greek humor.
Yeah, I think she'll be very good too. I think that'll be fun. Is this the first time that you guys have done fireworks?
We did it last year for the first time.
Okay.
It was kind of our welcome back to being in person, and it was so well received and everybody really loved it. And it was really a great way to say thank you again to the community for all their support all weekend. So we brought it back this year with the help of Akron Dispersions. Now
the dancers are mostly children of members of the church, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we're now into second generation dancers.
Okay.
They start as young as 7, and then they go up, and we even have some college students that come back and dance as well when they're here on break. And they put in a lot of time and effort. It is year-round practice for this group. They practice every Thursday afternoon, and it's definitely a commitment between the parents and the students, but especially the instructors that we're very, very thankful for. They're in year 39 of the St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers. So they've been a staple of our church and our community for so many years.
Yeah, I was going to say family tradition for sure. No doubt about that. And there was one, I used to always see the cooking demonstrations and things like that too. You guys still have that, right?
Cooking demos are back. Linda Natali will be cooking up different things on different days. She'll be making agualemono soup, the lemon chicken soup that is the elixir for everything, I think, in every Greek family. She's also making a baked chicken. She's making a walnut cake. So she has lots of different menu options, and she'll be set up and doing those each day.
And I don't want this to get to a serious turn, Father Nick, but when it comes to the parish and things like that for events like this, is this something that maybe brings back some parishioners who, maybe haven't been there in a while, or you kind of want to rejuvenate them. Is that something that you can do with a festival like this?
Yes, it does. It not only it brings back parishioners, especially from we had the hiatus from the COVID, but it also brings back people that have moved out of town. We have a lot of people's family and children that come back and visit their families during the festival. It's a great outreach for Greater Canton. We have people from all over the state of Ohio coming in. The fellowship between our parish and other parishes is also phenomenal in that the outreach that we offer. But yes, it's an opportunity for people coming back, and they come back from as far away as California and the East Coast and New York City and join with our families. And it's great to see these people coming back. And it's also, like I say, too, with the Greater Canton community, the fellowship that exists and people that come and visit us, and the food is phenomenal. And the culture is phenomenal, and our church is phenomenal.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's it like for people who attend for the first time, maybe see the church for the first time? What's their impression?
When I see people that see it for the first time, and some people last year, they're in awe that a jewel like this exists within the city of Canton and state of Ohio, especially the iconography and the Byzantine history behind it, the 110-year-old tradition that goes back several centuries into our church history and culture. They're in awe, and also especially with our Greek Orthodox and Orthodox heritage, and also same thing with our culture. It's something that it just touches people in a special way, spiritually, physically, and mentally. And also the comfort of the comfort food, of the Greek food, it just brings back people that they get things that their grandmothers used to make. And I got to say, I've been all over the country, and this is one of the best festivals and the best food that you can find anywhere. And I'm a picky eater, so I got to say, there's fantastic food here.
And it's such an extensive menu, so there is something for everyone, and lots of different Greek options, but also there's hot dogs and chicken fingers for your most pickiest eaters as well. So you can come and enjoy pretty much anything at the festival. We try and add some new menu items each year. This year we've added gyro fries, so it'll be French fries with gyro meat and tzatziki, tomatoes and onion. We brought back the lamb sliders, which is thinly sliced pieces of lamb on Hawaiian rolls with caramelized onions and tzatziki. They're delicious. So lots of options. Our menus on our website, CantonCreekFest.com, and you can see all the different opportunities to enjoy indoor dining, which is more of a baked lamb shank, the pasticcio, which is like our Greek lasagna, moussaka, both with meat and meatless. And then outside is more of a grilled menu, grilled souvlaki and lamb chops, and just lots of different options spread out throughout the entire festival. And don't forget the desserts, because we definitely have pastry section inside for all your baked goods. And then we have a dessert tent outside that has the lukumades, the fried dough balls. And then we also have baklava sundaes available. So like I said, there's lots of food options. And I've said this before, I don't think nutritionists agree with me, but food is love. And so this is how we share our love with the community, and just lots of options for it.
Yeah, there's no calories in this stuff.
No,
it's also very healthy food, and that we have a fish plaki, we have baked lamb, we have vegetarian options. Very, very healthy eating. Yes.
That's right. That dessert sampler gives me great psychological happiness, and that's healthy.
And that's comfort food too. Yes.
That's right. That's right. All right, we're going to take our break for the news, and we'll come back. We'll talk more. There's a lot to get to as we talk about the 2023 Canton Greek Fest. You got to get there. It starts tomorrow and runs through Saturday, and we'll have all the information for you right here on 1480 WHBC.
The Canton Greek Fest is June 8th, 9th, and 10th at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, located at 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton. Enjoy your favorite features: indoor and outdoor dining, live music, Esper beverage wine tasting, cooking demos, church tours, drive-through, and the St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers. Comedian Ellen Karis Thursday, outdoor dance party on Friday night, and professional fireworks Saturday night. Go to CantonGreekFest.com for schedule and menus. Hopa!
Medicine Center pharmacies have been serving our local community for over 40 years. Our customers know they can count on our pharmacy staff, save money, and trust us. Stop by any of our Medicine Center pharmacy locations in Canton, Louisville, Minerva, and New Philadelphia, or visit us online at medshoprx.com.
Don't worry about what to do with the kids this summer. The Canton Palace Theater has the solution. The Summer Kids Movies and Sensory Cinema Series happens on Mondays. See Soul, Monday, June 19th. View the full Summer Kids movie schedule at cantonpalacetheater.org. Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
Divorce forces a father to focus on what's most important, his children. You may no longer be a husband, but you'll always be a dad. In the divorce process, this comes down to three key concerns: physical custody, decision-making, as well as financial support. Each of these is important, and it's important that you choose a lawyer that cares as much about these issues as you do.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Cleveland area attorneys. 5005 Rockside Road, Suite 350, Independence, Ohio, 44131. Cordell.
Are you worried about what might be in your family's drinking water? Give yourself peace of mind with a reverse osmosis drinking water system from Verndale Water Experts. Give your family safe, healthy drinking water. Call Verndale Water Experts today.
Verndale's Water Center.
WHBC AM Canton, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, the PBS series Antique Roadshow was at Stan Hewitt Hall in Akron yesterday with about 2,000 people in attendance. They brought along their treasures as well. The episode of the ticketed event will air sometime next year. The Vatican announcing this morning that Pope Francis is going to the hospital today for intestinal surgery to treat a blockage and will be there for several days. It comes 2 years after he had 13 inches of his colon removed. The 86-year-old pontiff, they say, is being treated basically for a hernia that developed over a previous scar causing pain. New Zealand cleanup crews have their work cut out for them after a truck crashed and rolled over, spilling more than 20 tons of carpet glue all over the highway. The incident happened Wednesday morning in Auckland, where traffic was backed up for miles as frantic workers tried to stop the glue from clogging up the area's sewer system. Their brigade attempting to block drains and redirect the leak to a place of safety. 3 hours after the crash, workers were still on the scene attempting to clean it up before it all hardened. Damar Hamlin took a huge step toward resuming his NFL career yesterday. The Bills safety took part in team drills for the very first time since collapsing on the field 6 months ago during the Week 17 Bills-Bengals game. An incident that became a national talking point and led to the game being canceled by the NFL. Hamlin was cleared to practice last month, but had been limited to just stretching and individual drills until yesterday. For News Talk 1480 WHBC, I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Hazy, breezy. It'll be a partly sunny afternoon. Distant wildfires causing poor air quality today. High 73. Clear tonight. A smoky evening. Low 50. And then hazy again tomorrow. The high at 68. Sun and clouds Friday with a high 69. And then cloudy on Saturday. The high 76. Plan with confidence. Check AccuWeather.com. Download the app today. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
1480 WHBC has always been there for you.
We here at 1480 WHBC continue that work.
Find more right now on WHBC.com.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And welcome back to Spotlight. And it is a beautiful Wednesday morning. And of course, we are talking about some great stuff happening starting tomorrow. It's the 2023 Canton Greek Fest. And if you are watching us right now on our YouTube channel or on Facebook, we're thanking you very much for that. You can listen on 1480 WHBC as well. I have Father Nick and Georgia Paxos with me from St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church. And we'll kind of recap some of the stuff that we have talked about if folks are just joining us right now. But you know, this is a long-time festival, a church that's been here. What did you say, Father Nick, 110 years?
110 years, yes.
110 years. Tell the story about the moving of the church. I think we have to mention that again.
The moving of the church took place in 1958, and it was an incredible move of its time considering what was involved. The church was broken up in two pieces, and it took 2 weeks to move through downtown Canton up to its present location, which is on 10 acres of land up on Harvard and 25th Street. And it was quite a feat of its time. It was also mentioned in Life magazine, and the BBC did a special feature on this about 10 years ago when I came to the parish too. So it's quite a move.
It was historic. It was
a very historic move.
You just have to say that to people that have lived in Canton all their lives, and they remember it immediately, obviously.
And we have pictures in the lobby that depict the move. There's about a series of pictures that show the different stages of the move to the present location, so they can get as well.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of the festival too. I think for people who go there, many times you go there with the intention of eating, but I think you go away learning more. Would you say?
Yes, they do. And we also have a bookstore that sells different items of like icons and books and other religious items, and also talks about the history of our church, what Orthodoxy is all about, and also items that people can purchase that they can go away with, as well as taking part of the history, part of the culture, part of the religion with them as well.
And when are the tours again of the church for folks who want to do that?
The tours are on different days, but they begin 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 7 p.m. on the first day, and then on Friday, 11, 3, 6, and 7:30, and then on Saturday they're 3:30 and 5 and 7.
Okay, so plenty of opportunity to do that.
Yes, and we usually get a lot of people that sign up and come to our Orthodox classes too, and some have become church members as a result of the church.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's great. That's great. All right, Georgia, let's talk about menus and different, comparing to the drive-through. Start with the drive-through. If folks are thinking, they want to drive through Friday after work and grab something on their way home, how does all that work? What do they need to do?
There is a specific drive-through only menu that's available on our website. You can pre-order in advance if you'd like and select your date and time that you're picking up within 15 minutes, or you can just drive up and order on the spot. So lots of different ways to help get you Canton Greek Fest food items with not a lot of time. But the rest of the menu and the areas of the church are available for carry out, but also for dine-in. So if you don't have time to sit and eat, but want another menu item that's not on the drive-through menu, you're more than able to park and take everything to go if you'd like.
Okay, and all of those menus, and like you said, pretty extensive menus and different kinds of food for everybody. So the best thing to do is go to the website and look at
the website, CantonGreekFest.com. Again, you can pre-order your drive-through. It's not necessary to pre-order, but if you'd like to go ahead and do that, just give us a head start on getting your items ready, or you can just drive up to the drive-through. The drive-through is located right off of 25th Street, and there's directional signs on how to get up to the patio where you'll pick up your food items. But then everything else is available, carry out or dine in as well.
And I've had the food many, many, many times. How many people do you have cooking the food? And you have to have a ton of volunteers for this event.
It's a labor of love for everybody, but it is all hands on deck in our church. These are recipes that have been passed on from generation to generation in our church community. So we have a very dedicated group of kitchen staff and kitchen crew that bake and cook and make all the food happen. We have other people that do all the pastries. Again, it starts months in advance for preparation. But yes, we definitely have a dedicated group of volunteers. We're at about 100 volunteers that you'll see wearing shirts like this one. So they're easily identifiable. So if you have any questions while you're at the festival, find somebody in a Canton Greek Fest t-shirt and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
Yeah, it's delicious. And I'm telling you, the samplers are great because then you get a little bit of everything.
Yes. Those are definitely fan favorites.
Okay, speaking of fan favorites, Father Nick, favorite thing to eat. I know you're going to say everything, but I'm going to force you to choose something.
I was going to say everything, but I think I will say that my favorite is the pasticcio, which is like our version of a Greek lasagna. And also, they have a great a lamb shank that's fantastic. I also like outside where they do the cooking of the souvlaki, different and that's grilled, and you can have it on a pita bread, and also the gyros are fantastic. One of my favorites is also the saganaki, which is the cheese that's grilled and then crusted, and then it's just delicious. And the girls make that excellent. They do a great job.
Yeah, it is all very good. It is.
Right.
Georgia?
That whole area where the saganaki is available, that's our small plates, kind of appetizer area. So they'll have the saganaki, which is the fried cheese. They'll have calamari. They'll have some fried smelts. They'll have some just smaller plate options, and that's in the courtyard, which kind of has a different feel, different vibe than the rest of the festival. So if you want to, grab some wine from the wine tasting room, which is adjacent to that, and then step out into the courtyard, get some appetizers, and start your event there, and then move on to full meals inside or outside.
And kind of a gift shop area too, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Our bookstore is open with items. We have vendors from the Greek Orthodox monastery in Western PA that will be there selling different items as well in the cultural center. So, and then we have Canton Greek Fest merchandise. We have aprons and T-shirts and mugs that are also available for sale.
And George, I'm going to ask you too. This has been a family thing for you for forever, and then family for your husband and kids. And talk about some of the memories that you have had throughout the years.
So my mother-in-law, Eleni, and my sister-in-laws, Joanna and Maria, have been the dance instructors for St. Haralambos Hellenic Dancers for 39 years now. And so that was like my first introduction. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. So when I moved here, the festival was kind of the big event. And so watching them and watching all the kids and watching them instill this love of dance and our culture in the youth was really inspirational. And then having my own kids and watching them dance. And I used to dance when I was a kid. So it's a very emotional experience as a parent to watch your kids do that. And then in 2014, my husband became co-chairman along with Mike Vakelis of the festival. And then it truly became a complete family affair. And so I handled marketing stuff for the festival. Mike and Mike are the co-chairs. My kids are volunteers. They've been there all week helping set up, and they'll be there all weekend and drive-through and lemonade. And so, yeah, it's not just my family that does this. It's all the families of the church. We've been very blessed being parishioners at St. Haralambos, and St. Haralambos has really been a guiding force in our lives. And so this is our way to give back to our church and our community. And this is such an incredibly supportive community that we have here, not just in Stark County, but all of Northeast Ohio. They really appreciate the different cultural offerings that we offer at the Canton Greek Fest, but just the different cultures that we have all, melting here in Northeast Ohio. So it's been really great to be a part of this.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it very, very special. And if it's too much, you just tell me, but is this where you met your husband?
I met my husband through another Greek American organization, through the Order of Hepa that has the right up on Market. He was national president of their youth group, and I worked in Washington, D.C. in their headquarters, and that's how we met. And I knew that I'd be moving to Canton if we ever got married, and here we are. So yeah,
look at that. That's fate.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I never knew the story. I didn't know so I had to ask. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I guess, let's kind of go over a little bit more about the entertainment and how that, you guys made it through COVID. I mean, discuss that. You made it through COVID and had just the drive-through, and now to a time when you've got an explosion of entertainment and great things going on.
Yeah. And COVID was rough for everybody. And the festival was such a mainstay. And again, it is the largest fundraiser that the church does every year. So losing that additional income, we, got creative and said, okay, we're going to just do drive-throughs. So we did drive-throughs for the summer of 2020 and the summer of 21. And then last year it was, okay, we're going to do this. We're coming back in person. We're going to make it happen. So Summer of 22 was an incredible outpouring of support, record attendance. We had over 30,000 attendees over the 3 days that we came back. And so then we knew, okay, everybody's super comfortable with coming back outside and inside. And so here we are again. And we added some entertainment last year just to kind of, bring everybody back. And so that's definitely a mainstay. So this year for 2023, tomorrow evening, comedian Karis, the Greek goddess of comedy, will be performing free, thanks to the Haralambos family, in our entertainment tent around 9:15 p.m. And then Friday night, we have an outdoor dance party featuring DJ Puff, and that'll kick off around 9:30-ish in our entertainment tent. And then Saturday night, we'll wrap it all up. Thank you to Akron Dispersions with our fireworks, professional firework show right around dark, so somewhere between 9:45 and 10-ish. Just a big way to say thank you for all your support this weekend and previous support throughout the years with an amazing fireworks display. And everything is free. There's no admission required. There's no tickets required. No cover charge. Just come and enjoy, eat some incredibly amazing food, and stay for all the entertainment. And the St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers will be performing at different times all 3 days.
All right, we're going to take our final break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up and give you your final bits of information on the 2023 Canton Greek Fest at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, and that is happening tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And again, as I said, we will wrap things up on Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC.
Hey, Canton, thanks for listening.
All right, you ready for this?
It's just amazing how we help each other.
That's a good point. That's a great point, actually. We'll take your calls, 330-450-1480.
There's never any FOMO with the iHeartRadio app. You won't ever have to miss out on your favorite shows and contests with this radio station again. Radio 24/7, 365. We're here when you want us. Stay connected and listen anywhere when you download the free iHeartRadio app.
Really good home cooking, great rides, and amazing entertainment await you June 8th, 9th, and 10th at St. Clement's Festival in Navarre, the longest-running festival in the state. From their famous sausage and pepper sandwiches to their lasagna, fish, and Swiss steak dinners, St. Clement's takes food from festival to fabulous. For entertainment, enjoy Tim Gang Thursday night, Frickin' Frack Friday night, and La Flavor Saturday night, plus fun rides and so much more. St. Clement's Festival, June 8th through the 10th. Don't miss it.
The Canton Greek Fest is June 8th, 9th, and 10th at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, located at 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton. Enjoy your favorite features: indoor and outdoor dining, live music, Esper beverage wine tasting, cooking demos, church tours, drive-thru, and the St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers. Comedian Karis Thursday, outdoor dance party on Friday night, and professional fireworks Saturday night. Go to CantonGreekFest.com for schedule and menus. Opa!
The waves were muddy and fierce as could be when my lady and I got lost at sea. We tossed and turned and we nearly drowned when my brave little boat went down.
Whoa, 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 no, none of that's true. You haven't had a date in a year or two. The sea was calm and the sky was clear and you crashed right into the pier.
Yeah, fine.
Accidents don't just happen in sea shanties, so Progressive Boat Insurance has you covered. Take as little as 4 minutes to see what you can save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms and not available for all boats or in all situations.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-626-0055. 800-626-0055. That's 800-626-0055.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
For adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy, now there's Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is every day.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, you could achieve 90% clearer skin. Ask your doctor about the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
All right, welcome back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you this morning. And again, we are live on Facebook right now, also on our YouTube channel. You can just go to YouTube and search 1480 WHBC. You will find us very simply. And today we've been talking about the 2023 Canton Greek Fest, which gets underway tomorrow at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church. Father Nick is here. Georgia Paxos is here. We do this every year because we love talking about all of the wonderful things happening at the Greek Fest. And let's go over the website, Georgia. I'll tell you first before we start talking about the things that are on the website. Every time I go there, and anybody who knows me knows that like on my bucket list is actually going to Greece. And I'm sure that both of you have been there, correct? Yes, many times, right? More than once. That's a silly question.
Everybody at some time in their life needs to go. It is definitely those places that you just gotta go.
We stay at a bed and breakfast owned by a Greek gentleman every year in New Jersey, and he goes to Greek. Has a house in Greece, and he goes every year, and that's right. So I see on the website every time I go there, I just see the picture, and it makes me want to go. So. Anyway, I digress, but I look at all the stuff. I mean, there's so many things to look at on the website, but a lot of good information.
Absolutely. So it's CantonGreekFest.com. That is your source for all of the menus for all the different areas for ordering your drive-through meal if you'd like to pre-order in advance, which is not necessary, but it's available if you'd like to. There is directions. There is a map of where everything is at. There is parking information. There's free parking available in the grass lot between the church parking lot and Weiss Park. There's also other pay parking options all around the church as well. So we're right at the corner of 25th Street Northwest and Harvard Avenue in Canton, right off of 62, right off of Market, right off of Cleveland Avenue. Follow the directional signs to get you to where you need to go. Those will be out tomorrow. The festival runs tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We have entertainment options. Comedian Ellen Karis is tomorrow night, sponsored by the Haralambos family. All of the entertainment is free. Friday night, we have an outdoor dance party that'll kick off around 9:30. And then Saturday night, we'll wrap it all up with a professional fireworks display presented by Akron Dispersions as a big thank you to the community for all your support for all these years and this coming weekend. And don't miss the St. Haralambos Hellenic Dancers performing each night as well. Lots of food options, lots of entertainment options, kids playground for the littles to jump on some inflatables to burn off all that energy. And just, again, lots of food options. So come back all 3 days and try something different. This is St. Haralambos' way of sharing our culture and our church with this super amazing community that we have.
And cooking demonstrations, I always bring that up because
demonstrations, wine tasting room presented by Esber Beverage, so you can try a variety of different wines right off of the courtyard, go into the courtyard, enjoy some small plates, and underneath the tent, a little different vibe than the rest of the festival. Baked meals are primarily inside. Lamb shank, pasticho or Greek lasagna, moussaka, meatless moussaka is available inside. Outside is a more of a grilled menu. Don't miss the dessert options with a dessert tent outside and the pastry tables inside. Our bookstore is open, church tours, just so much to do over the course of 3 days. We want you to come back each day and, again, try something different each day.
And dining outside is also like being in a Greek taverna in Greece in the outside atmosphere. And I'd like to say something else about the St. Haralambos Hellenic Dancers. They do representative dances from all the different regions of Greece, which is cultural in itself, and they explain what the dances are about, and the costumes and the dress that they use for each part of Greece is also historical and phenomenal. They do a fantastic job, and I want to thank Eleni Paxos and Joanna and Maria for the wonderful job they do in teaching our young people, because it really represents all of Greece and the traditions of Greek dancing and how that got to be like that. And it ties in so much with our culture and our faith and religion. So everybody's going to have a wonderful time when they come here.
Yeah, I think that's what is the best part of it, is that it's not, the food is obviously fabulous and is a huge part of it, but there's just so much more involved in all of it. One thing I did want to ask, Georgia, is for folks asking, can they pay? Do they need to have cash, or how does that work?
We accept cash. We accept all major credit cards. We accept Apple Pay and Android Pay as well. So we're not cashless. There is a service charge for credit cards, but not for debit cards. But we accept everything.
All right, very good. Well, it's going to be beautiful weather. Should be in good shape. No rain in the forecast. That's good news.
Yes, we're super excited. We can't wait to see everybody tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday at the 2023 Canton Greek Fest. CantonGreekFest.com for all your information and questions.
Well, it was good seeing both of you again, and thank you for coming on. Thank you, Father Nick. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
During Sleep Outfitters' free-for-all sale, you'll find